Hi guys. Okay, so today, well, the other day I decided to do maintenance on my dreads and I was like, why did I not film that? So here I am. I'm actually managed to forget one. So I got this big loosey-goosey guy right on top here. So guess what? I'm going to film how I do maintenance. For anybody who wants to take care of their dreads at home. As you can see from my hair that has just been maintained 2 days ago, I don't really give a shit about all the fuzzies because they work themselves in over time anyways, and I kind of like my dreads to have that little bit of a messy look. Not so much the loose root. I'm not really a fan of that. I just went 4 months without maintenance before I done my maintenance on Tuesday, and I was really trying to see if I can deal with the no maintenance stuff, but no, not a fan. So I think I'm gonna stick to like a, sorry, somebody messaged me. I think I'm going to stick to maybe every 4 to 6 months I'll do some maintenance on my head. Now, like I said, I concentrate mostly on tightening my roots. Other than that, I just let my hair do whatever it wants. I never, ever, ever go all the way down my dreads. I never have. As you can see, I've got a few really squiggly guys in here, like this guy. He's my favorite, and he hangs out right by my face. I love him. Haven't named him yet. I probably should, but he's got my little loopies and stuff in there. I do crochet dreads pretty tight when I initially put them in, so loops and stuff don't happen often. So when I get them, I embrace them, I love them, and I enjoy them. So, I'll just show you guys some more of my little fuckies in my hair that I just leave there because I think they're fun. Here's another little loopy guy. I got some loops too that actually happen in some of my extensions. Anyways, that doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to get to the point because I'm going to start rambling again, and yeah, we all know where that goes. So, my loosey-goosey guy is right here. So what I usually do is I try and separate the section. Now, on myself, it's a little bit more difficult than when I'm doing it on a client, obviously, for obvious reasons. I can see they're in front of me. This is up here, my eyes are down here, so I do what I can in a mirror. So, I'll separate my section, make sure it's nice and neat. Now, you see all this fucking hair hanging out here, so I just I try and grab it as good as I could. And then your dreads naturally twist in one direction or the other. I'm sure if you go without maintenance long enough, you will notice that your dreads begin to twist. And that's how they eventually start to lock up on their own, is that they twist in the friction and all that kind of stuff helps them to lock up to the root by themselves. Those of us who do not have the patience to wait for that to happen end up like me, struggling with a crochet hook in our own fucking hair. So, now, like I said, I grab everything, and now I don't know how to do this and show you guys really well, but so there is hairs in there that are loose. So my dread is twisting clockwise. So I'm going to help it along. I'm going to take all that hair that was around that section that's like loose hair, and I'm going to twist it in with the dread. So now that it's twisted, I take my hook. By the way, this is a 0.6 millimeter hook, very small, very hard to get at like Walmart and shit. I had to get Walmart and Brantford to actually bring this in for me, and then once they did, I bought them all up. So anybody in Brantford, you're screwed. I'm sorry, there's none left. You want one, I'll sell you one. But anyways, okay, so now I'm gonna undo this and just show how loose my root actually is. So my dread doesn't start till about here. So I've got all this as a loose root. I'd say it's probably about 1.5 inches. So now I'm going to redo what I just did. Grab this, and I'm going the opposite way. I can feel it, so I'm going to turn it. And then I grab my hook, and all I do is I go in, and you see up here, there's these little hairs here, and I pull in. So my hook is actually facing downwards on my thumb at the moment. Now, I also like to pinch and rock my hook. So I pinch the hair, rock my hook in and out, knowing that all that loose hair that I had has been twisted into there already. So I just twist it about half a turn, then I know all those loose hairs are in there, and when I'm crocheting, I kind of do one of these motions. So I'm not going all the way out the other side of the dread, so I am pulling, I'm going out one side, grabbing in my downward motion, pulling halfway, so I'm only actually going into the middle of the dread, and then I'm going back out to grab again, downwards to grab, and pulling to the middle, and then back up again. So it's kind of out, grab, into the middle, out, grab, into the middle. So now, I can't really show you without grabbing, I've never done this without pinching my hair. Yeah, so this is really hard to do on my little camera. So anyways, I'm pinching my hair and I just kind of rock my hook. And then I take my dread again and I twist it back about a quarter turn. I went one way, halfway turn, and then I just went back a quarter turn, and then I'm tightening again, and I'm tightening. And all my tightening is just rocking this hook back and forth. Now see, I went back my full turn now. So, because when you're doing this, it doesn't lock your dread into that twisted position. Now, and I go back over. Now, I just do this because I can feel, I do this all by touch on myself. So I can feel how much of this is actually locked up now. So if you see here, this portion is locked. But see, now I've got this little bulge here, and I can feel that in my fingers. So where I feel little bulges and things, I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull it, because that means that there's still hairs in there that are hanging out. Now, I just keep doing that, pinching my dread and just rocking my hook. And I could feel it tightening into the, sorry, I'm stuck. And I could feel it tightening up to the base. Now, you don't want to go to the point where you're hurting yourself, because it hurts, clearly, right? So now, it's tightened to about this point now. Now I'm just going to keep going. And wherever I feel it's kind of loose, like, that's the joys about doing this yourself, is you really have to get a feel for it, is the biggest part of it. And then see, I just grab loose, like the, not loose hair, but like the unlocked hair at the bottom, and I try and kind of make it cylindrical, and I spin it, and I grab it, and I grip it in different directions. And you always want to make sure that you're going around your dread. Is the whole point of twisting it, so that you don't end up with a flat dread, right? So you want to make sure that you're going in from all angles. And like I said, I'm just pulling and rocking and pulling and rocking and twisting and gripping. I find my gripping the hair, it kind of gives it an initiative to like, I don't even know, to lock tighter. Maybe it's just in my head, I don't know. But the tighter I grip here, it's almost like when I'm pulling that hair in, it's locking up better, if that makes sense. So that one I would consider done now. I don't like my dreads to be crazy tight. And I know the rest of my hair looks a mess. But when you do your own fucking maintenance, what do you expect, right? Ooh, where does this come from? Now I got, like, what was that? I swear to God, I just seen a big hoop of loose hair. Did it go all the way over there? Or did it come from this guy? Okay, so I will show you how I tuck in loose hair now too, apparently. Because I got this shit going on. I think that belongs to this guy. So what I would do is something like this. Is I have my loose hair. And I grip it. So I've got this gripped here, this gripped here. My neighbors just got home. My dogs aren't happy about it, apparently. And then I just start to pull it in to here. And then I do the same thing. I spin and I twist. And as I'm doing this, this long piece here kind of stays stuck in my fingers. Ugh, got too much hair. And so I keep it like this so that I can just, and usually I would do this into a loose root. And then I just take this, bring it back up, and I tuck it in and I twist it around and I knot this loose hair right up in there. Aw, shit. And it looks like some of this should have went into the other dread. Oh, well. Pull it out now. Okay. There we go. Now, I got a straight line. No, I do not. That needs to come out. Okay. Now, yes. Okay. But I've still got this bit of loose hair. I don't know if you can see it. It's not much, but as I go, I'm grabbing and pulling it in. See it disappear? You see my fingers turning red? Okay, so now I've got more of it here. And I'm pulling it in. Now, if you do this on each dread, and if you only, this method isn't the best if you have like a shit ton of loose hair, because you're going to end up with bulges in your roots. So in that case, I would like tuck it in more down the dread than I am on this guy. This was, like I said, just a little bit of hair. And you always want to make sure you're keeping your sections separated. Like I just tried to grab some of that guy in there, and that's not cool. He didn't want to come. So yeah, and I just keep going with it, knotting it into the base of the dread so that when it's done, and I don't do anything further than like an inch down the dread so that the dread has a chance to do what dreads do and not fucking with it. Okay, so see, I'm going to consider that done. Oh, see, you don't see that loose hair anymore? There's loose hair behind it, but that's like my little baby hairs. But yeah, for the most part, and there you go. That's it, that's all. And the rest of the fuzz, I just leave as fuzz because I fucking like it. And that's it. And I think my dreads look dope as fuck. So does everybody I run into. Don't mind me, I'm sweaty. I just got out of the shower. I finished working out. And I'm still sweating apparently. But yeah, so when I do my maintenance, like I said, I just concentrate on tightening my roots. I don't really concentrate a lot on the fuzz, as you can see, and I don't do them very tight on myself because I don't like them tight. When I do them tight, I feel like I'm sleeping with little pebbles stuck to my head for like the first week. And I have just recently figured out how to not do it so tight on myself, so yay me. As far as my clients, I do it however they like. If they want really tight dreads where you can see their fucking scalp, then I'll do that. If they want them a bit looser, then I do them a bit looser. Like I said, it's easier to do on other people than it is myself. So that is my lovely little maintenance lesson for the day for all you do-it-yourselfers out there that want to try to maintain your own dreads. Best of luck. Hope that helped. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.